Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well. It's a bit of a random week this week. We don't really have a great deal planned, or I don't have a great deal planned, so not entirely sure what I'm going to be showing you. But these next few clips are from just now. It's Thursday. We had a calf born yesterday morning, and since it was born, it's just not looked quite as full as we'd like it to. So we've been over the road, we got the cow and the calf in today, and we thought we'd try and get the calf to suckle. But actually, when we went over there, it looked like it had been suckling a bit, and maybe we didn't have anything to worry about. But because we'd already been over there, we thought we'd get it in anyway. We really failed to get it to try and suck, so enjoy some videos of that. But we got a little bit in it off the bottle, and we're just happy we've checked that the cow has plenty of milk. Calf doesn't seem too empty, so we'll keep a close eye, but hopefully they'll all be okay. As you guys can see in that last clip, the calf was not really having any of trying to latch onto the cow, and so we thought we'd milk her out into the jug, fill up a bottle and try and get some milk in it off the bottle, just so that we could be sure it had some. So you'll see me milking her out now. Tend to dunk fingers into the first bits of milk that we get out, just to help lubricate everything and make the teats a bit easier to get milk out of. While we were over there checking, we saw a cow had started calving. We could just see a foot poking out, and she didn't really seem that settled, or like she was trying to push. So we checked what time it was. We're going to head back over there in just under an hour. We've got her in, so she's on her own in a paddock, and hopefully we'll be able to get her up into the crush. But we may well have to pull this one, so we will keep you updated. Sorry, that wasn't the best footage, but you might have seen that we did end up having to pull that calf. Kieran can take all the credit, he did a great job, and we brought the calf into the world, which is quite nice to see. The cow was a bit distressed, and we've put them in a barn together now. We're hoping that she'll just calm down, hopefully the pain will wear off slightly and she'll start licking the calf. If we go and check it in a couple of hours, we're hoping it'll be up on their feet. If that doesn't quite sum up our lives, I don't know what will, in that 2 hours ago I was telling you that there wasn't much planned for this week and I wasn't sure what I was going to be showing you. It's now 7 p.m. Gonna go and get some dinner now, but that is just the typical life of a farmer, I guess. It is pretty cool when you get to see a calf be brought into the world like that. It's not ideal, we don't like to pull them. That's the second one we've had to pull this year, and we've probably had around 90 calves now, so that's not bad going. The Belties tend to calve themselves pretty well and they're quite low maintenance, so we don't often have to get involved, and it's a bit worrying and stressful when we do, but luckily that has all gone to plan. Hopefully she'll be loving the calf when we go and check on them shortly, and hopefully it'll be a nice happy ending for the both of them. Hey guys, it's a couple of days later now. I've been away from the farm for 2 days, been on my sister's hen do, which has been good fun, and I've just come and checked the stock, and I thought I'd give you an update on what I've missed since I've been away. It always feels like day to day there's not a huge amount that I do, but you really notice if you go away for 2 days how much stuff actually does go on that you don't realise. So I've just had a drive round and I thought I'd update you on what's happened since I've been away. The boys have been bull shopping yesterday. We're after a few replacement bulls this year. So they went and had a look at a couple of places. They found 3 that they've bought. I'm quite gutted that I missed out on that because I'm really interested in what they look for, and to be honest I don't really know, so I'm hoping to get the lowdown, and when the bulls arrive in the next few weeks I'll hopefully show you guys. The ginger cow that we got in with her calf earlier in the week, they're out in the field. The calf is looking a lot better. It's still not overly full, but it's looking better than it was. I am going to ask when I get home if there's anything we can give the cow, because she's just far skinnier than she should be really. She is an older cow, so it's to be expected that they won't look quite as good as the younger ones, but she's also got very runny poos, so I just want to see if there's anything we can give her, whether it is just age or whether she might be deficient in something and there's an injection or anything that we can give her to sort of help her thrive a bit more really. I'll keep you updated on that. I'll also insert a clip here of the calf that we had to pull. Kieran turned the cow and the calf out either yesterday or the day before, and they're happy in the field now. They're doing really well, which is good to see. On that note, I know I didn't show you great clips of us pulling the calf, but I've got our calving jack here. I'm going to show you what that looks like and try to explain a bit how we managed to pull the calf out. So firstly, I'll show you the ropes. We've got 2, and they've got loops around them like this, and then a few knots further down. And the first job is to try and find the calf's 2 front feet, have a feel around, check that it's coming head first. So we knew the calf was coming out the right way. Kieran had to put his hand in. He got the foot of the calf, put this rope around effectively its wrist, had a feel, managed to find the other front foot and got the other rope round the other one. And then once they were secured, I was holding these in place whilst he got the jack. So as you might have seen, this big thing here is the jack itself. This part of it, you sit on the cow's hips, and it really is a 2-person job. It's quite heavy, so we sat that like this against the cow's hips, and we'll have the ropes dangling down from the calf's feet. And then, as you might be able to see on here, there are these hooks, and what we have to do is hook the knot on this rope through there, and then as we are holding this up, you effectively have to sort of winch the calf out, as gruesome as that sounds, by pulling this blue lever back and forth. It's not an easy job. It takes quite a bit of force, and it definitely is not easy on the cow, but it's the last resort. She's not managed to push it herself, and at the end of the day we've got to help get that calf out. Realistically, if we hadn't have found both front feet, it's quite likely that we would have had to get the vet out. I've never seen that before. Hopefully we won't have to deal with that, And like I said, it was a bit stressful when we knew we were going to have to pull this calf, and we don't like doing that. We were very lucky that it was coming the right way, and so we managed to pull it and we could get 2 front feet, but it doesn't always happen that smoothly, and sometimes you will have to get a vet out in those situations. Sorry if that was not the best quality filming. My tripod kept falling over, and it's been a long weekend of hen doing, which I can't complain about, but I wanted to try and put something out. We will hopefully get those bulls in the next few weeks, and I'd love to learn more about that in the meantime and explain to you guys a bit about why we've replaced our current bulls and why we've chosen the bulls that we have. And we also have one ewe and lamb on the farm at the minute, and as it's getting warmer and sunnier, we are going to have to shear her at some point, and probably do that before Kieran gets into the swing of shearing lots of other people's sheep. So I'll probably try and attempt it and get Kieran to clear up my mess, but hopefully I will show you guys that. I'm not sure what else we'll get up to next week, but stay tuned if you'd like to find out more. And I'm going to try and be brave and find some friends that might let me come and find out a bit about what they do on their farms. So I'm hoping I will keep the content coming. Please give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Leave any comments, as always, if there's anything you particularly like to see. And if you haven't already given me a subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Bye guys.